for our next guest. Being super is part of her job description. She's a supermodel, a supermom, and she plays a superhero. Well, now she's adding global brand ambassador to her resume. And here to tell us about her latest role is Doutzen Kroes. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
That's
a nice introduction.
You like that?
It's very nice.
I'm throwing super around
the
as much as I
Canadians
can.
are very nice.
When you were 18, you decided you wanted to be a model. And it's obviously paid off for you. You've been so successful for so long, but the modeling industry is known for being quite fickle. So how did you discover longevity? What was your secret to longevity in this business?
Well, that basically just happened. But I think good ethics. I think I was raised being respectful to others, and I think that has helped me. And when I sent pictures, I basically just wanted to have beautiful pictures of myself. So that's why I wanted to be a model. And then actually now becoming a global ambassador for Not on My Planet and helping to protect the elephants and the wildlife in Africa has also given me a purpose. So I feel like that has added to my success, because I feel also, you know, it's not only about your looks, but I think it's important that you have a message, and I think that adds to the longevity of my career.
But let's talk about that message then. What brings you to town? What is this new initiative?
Well, I went to Africa, to Kenya, and I learned about the elephant crisis, and I was devastated by the facts that 30,000 elephants are killed each year. That's one every 15 minutes. And, well, we were very enthusiastic, me, my agent, David Benuvria, and his fiancée, Trish Goff, and we were like, let's do this, let's try to have a social media campaign and raise awareness for this cause, for the Elephant Crisis Fund. And we thought it would be very easy, but it wasn't, because raising awareness is one thing, but we also needed money, and raising money in social media for animal causes is very difficult. So then, we reached out to luxury brands, and luxury brands nowadays tap into the fact that consumers want a little extra. So they like to give back while purchasing luxury items. And this is, I think, our goal. We want to create a fashion coalition that will protect the elephants. Yeah.
Well, we're going to wish you the best of luck with that. But there's so much else as well that I find so fascinating about you. The fact that you've been able to go on screen as well and play a superhero in the Wonder Woman movie and Justice League.
That was fun.
Was it fun?
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
And I learned that you did your own stunts.
I did, yes, yeah. Well, those were incredible. We had incredible teams that I worked with, the stunt teams. And, but working with Patty Jenkins, who's an amazing director, who I was already a big fan of, especially from her movie Monster with Charlize Theron. And then the fact that I got to work with her. And when I did the audition, she told me, Doutzen, I want to show a woman that can do it all. That can be strong, beautiful, caring, loving, but also a fighter. And I think it's such a great message. And I think after people have seen the movie, I think they leave the theater very happy and I think it's a very important movie in this time.
But you're also living that message as well. Successful in your career, empowered in philanthropy, and also a mom as well. And you and your husband have chosen to sort of live away from the spotlight, raise your kids in Amsterdam. What was the decision behind that? Because I guess you could have lived anywhere.
Yeah, well, I work a lot also in Europe, a little bit between Europe and New York. And, well, I lived for 12 years in New York. And then we had our son there, and we lived there for 3 years with him. And then we had our daughter, and it was just, that city is a little bit too much for me with 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I think with the Dutch too, I get homesick. I was constantly thinking, when do I have a break? When can I go back? And I want to see my family. I want my family to see our children grow up and not miss anything. And it's also very convenient to have them around and very nice. Like, I cook dinners and they show up, and I think family life is very important. And a flight to New York is only 7 hours, so
Exactly.
it's very easy to travel back and forth.
Well, Doutzen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing the message of
Thank
this
you for
charity work
having
that you're
me.
doing. We wish you all the best with that.
And are you coming to shop today at Holt Renfrew?
I will if my wife gives me the credit card.
Between 4:30 and 5:30.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
it.
having me.
Thanks.
Thank you.